Yeah, okay. New player circle. So,
Hey man, say man, you already know what I'm gonna say, man. It's your local neighborhood player, Damone Jr. kicking in the Player Circle podcast, and we don't try to fit a square into a circle. And hey man, today man, we got the No Jumper crew, man. Adam and Hefe, Lush, Munchie B, and they even got King Peel up in there, man. And they talk about our favorite cousin, man, 4Extra. You feel me? Praying for a speedy recovery for him. They talking about the incident, man. They giving their thoughts and everything on it, you know. Things get a little razzle dazzle in this one too. You know, we gonna be covering later on the Aunt Hefe and King Peel. Y'all be sure to check that out. Things get a little crazy. We got Adam giving his take, everybody giving their take on the situation. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer. Without any further ado, man, y'all already know what to do, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get to the video. Now, this is crazy because everybody's saying if people should be making jokes, having a problem with people making jokes. You know, if this was 4Extra op, everybody would be going crazy. He'd be on this platform going crazy, making fun of him, you feel me, and everything like that. And that person would have to be ridiculed by the whole world at the hands of 4Extra if this was on the other foot. That isn't the case now. People like, yo, you don't kick a man while he down. We got all kind of people coming up, calling out for fades and shit in honor of 4Extra being teased at it, you know? Yeah, teased at it. I said what I said, getting teased at it. He getting teased, nanny boo boo. You know, and the same shit would be happening if the shoe was on the other foot, if the glove was on the other hand. I got mine in. I snuck one in. No diddy. I snuck one in, you know. Let's get to the video. Let me shut the fuck up before I be banned, nigga.
Everybody was hanging out on 4th of July. We all saw it explode onto the internet. A lot of people thought it was fake. We could talk about that too, but it
Did
turns
you really
out.
just say explode onto the internet?
Yeah, crazy, man.
See, that's the problem, man. Because even
you can't say nothing, huh?
exactly. I already had somebody tell me, "Oh, why you dressed up like the firecracker that blew his hand up?" I'm like, God damn, I can't get a shirt on without somebody coming up with a narrative.
People crazy, man.
Anyway,
I seen you donated $1,000. You're gonna get that new robot thing going, huh? AI technology.
that's the government. They got See, look how bad this looks already. People are trying to get me to laugh, crack jokes. Anyway, 4Extra.
Is Adam wrong for giving his op the platform to come up here and crack jokes? Is he wrong for that? Is this oppy? Is this some op shit? You got my op up here talking about this shit though? Like for real though? Nigga, I'm an employee, nigga. I'm an employee, nigga. You got my motherfucking op up here making fun of me, nigga, like this. Come on now. Is he out of pocket for that? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Come on, man. Is he just all in fun? Is this for the ratings? Or is he out of pocket? Let me know.
Lost his hand.
Man,
Let's talk about it. How did you first feel 4Extra's lost his hand?
man.
Let's talk about it. How did you first feel when you saw it? At least some people here in the room, let's be totally real, some people here have a dog in the fight. Munchie had been going back and forth with him, on him, saying that he wasn't all he was cracked up to be. And then in addition to that, King Pill had been turned down for a fight, and 4Extra's actually said that you were a smoker, that you were not worthy of getting in the ring with him, etc.
Damn.
I can't help but feel like it probably hit Shaw slightly different than it hit other people.
Oh yeah, man. I was thinking it was AI at first. You feel me? I'm like, man, this got to be AI. You
Like
feel
8
me?
hours after it came out, he was still hitting me up like, y'all really want us to believe this?
Man, I'm
like,
thinking the nigga finna come out the back, off the back. Nigga talking about I'm back. I didn't believe that. But then at the same time, right? You know, I forgot what the I was about to say, man. I'm off the shroom part.
You really?
Yeah, man. I'm like, I seen this. I really don't care about this. My fighting days was already over. So.
And this what old boy was talking about. Nigga do be having J's up there sometime. Not my boy F.A., you feel me? But Like, dude was sneak dissing you too. He just didn't want no problems. Hefe. He was sneak dissing like a motherfucker. Don't believe him. I didn't believe him. It didn't sound believable when he said, I ain't talking about that Hefe though. Didn't sound believable. You feel me? He sound like, and when I ain't say that, he said that. He sound like he was sneak dissing. That nigga was sneak dissing, but you be keeping shit peas. I hit you up and I say, I ain't gonna lie, man. I like how you handled the situation with old boy. Cause you could have took that a whole nother way, you know what I'm saying? But you handled it very peas, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying? But why you got this J-ass nigga? Oh, I forgot what I was saying, nigga. You wide awake. How the fuck is you? I'm off the shrooms. Don't come up here high, cuz. Come up here, roll your weed, nigga, and let's politic. Let's get the money. I don't need you up here forgetting what the fuck you got to say. Now you got motherfuckers saying I got junkies on the couch. No offense, Lush. I know I done called you a junkie on here 1,000 times. I as in Adam. You know what I'm saying? But now you got people thinking up here, hey, them some fly ass kicks though. I see too, Les. I ain't gonna lie, them fire. But yeah, man, that ain't a good look.
I didn't really give a fuck.
No, but you're trying to get into the boxing game.
Yeah, but why I gotta be trying so goddamn hard? Like, damn, is we fading or not? You feel me? So I was okay. That's what I was about to say. I got it back.
Okay.
So I'm like, I think the fade God did that. You know, everybody pray to a God that they pray to. And when you one of these fighters, unknowingly, you might be praying to these fight gods. And when you turn the fade down, you gotta suffer a consequence.
Man, there's gotta
That's
be
what I thought about at the crib when I was faded.
You thought that it was. You think it's karma from the fade god?
there has to
From
be a
the
rapper
fade
going.
god.
I'm so glad I asked you.
From the fade
Karma
God,
from the fade god
nigga.
is insane.
Oh my god! I mean, listen, I actually gave Munchie B credit on the news yesterday. There's a clip of me talking about this when I first came in Monday, and I said how Munchie B didn't disrespect for extra, and then a lot of people were pointing out, no, Adam, you got that wrong. Munchie absolutely was making jokes as soon as this happened.
I don't think genuinely that Munchie went as hard as he could have. You feel me? Like, I think he was showing restraint. I agree. And I also feel like, why are we, look, 4Extra's my homie. You feel me? I with 4Extra, he's a good dude. I want nothing but the best for him. But I just don't understand why Munchie, who people have talked hella about for various things, why is that okay? But then when it happens to somebody else, talk about selective politicking and picking and choosing, that don't really make sense in any capacity.
I mean, let's ask the mayor himself.
Selective politicking.
How do you?
Yeah, hell yeah. Because
Who said selective politicking? It ain't selective politic. You know what? Like I said, let me just get out the way real quick. Like I said, only thing when I seen it, right? When I seen Munchie B, little jokes and all that, like I said, yeah, he could have went way harder. But like I said, when I seen the jokes, I was surprised. I was like, I didn't think Munchie would hop out there like that. You feel me? And like a few people, that's just my opinion. Like, did Munchie do something wrong? Like I told Munchie Munchie, like, I did something wrong. I'm like, no, you ain't did nothing wrong. Who am I to say you did something wrong? Like, at the end of the day, like, you can't tell nobody how to mourn or how to handle disrespect or how to taunt a person that's supposed to be an enemy, or that you say a op. But, you know, just like I said, you know, I'm like, I wouldn't have did it, but like, shit, hey, like, I can't get mad. I'm not mad, but I wouldn't have did it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's just me, though. That's Munchie B. I'm young.
Your reaction wasn't even like the most like severe one, though. You didn't really have a severe reaction.
No, I just my reaction was really runner. Runner called in, tapped in with me, and he was just basically
That's all I was
saying the same. I said, like, man, you know, I held Munchie B to a higher, regard to standard. I wouldn't think he'd hop out there and like try to down him when that happened type. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, could y'all imagine?
Why people don't hold their own homies accountable when they do like things that ain't tasteful on the internet? You know what I'm saying? He do know it's a little dude on the internet programming from a cell that got a YouTube channel that blasting my social number all on his content. I didn't cry about it. And okay, he said, they acting like they came through and shot the homie. Whoop. Nah, we ain't acting like that.
No, he just say that, y'all. He just gave an example. He was like this, like basically, which we all will feel this type of way. He was just like, I feel like this. He like, people is celebrating like they came through and downed him, or they put in some work on him. And a firecracker did it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say like the families or try to reference that. Bro, he said that's just how people will celebrate.
Bro, they do the same thing with this blind with me, bro, in the 40s.
I said that as well.
That was my whole thing.
If you on the internet, bro, your skin got to be thicker than the Montclair coat for sure. Like all that being sensitive for y'all homie, that's out. He entered this content shit. And then the thing is, they took out of the whole video, they took these two little bullshit jokes and highlighted that. But I'm saying, I hope he keep the same energy. Don't let it hinder him. Because it ain't hinder me. Nigga, I Ubered up here by myself before. Nigga, I'm still podcasting, rapping. If I call a meeting in the hood, a lot of people will come. Just carry on. Because how you is right now, that's what it is, bro. So get used to it.
Nah.
Nigga, all that crying shit, I don't want to hear that shit.
Could y'all imagine what he would have been like if it was somebody that he ain't with? He would have been on here laughing like a.
Okay, but to just shoot him some bail, he never really engaged with all that too much. Like
I didn't like that. And I held back, and the only reason why I brought it up that one day because it fit the conversation. But all
thing.
I ain't Munchie B. What the you mean? And then it's me trying to act like that ain't a knock on nobody. But
then my bad too because because I didn't,
and I'd be like, I'm not young and I'm kicking him.
Yeah,
it's a knock on him. And then they forget that said he'd knock me out. Cause all I said was, you're lying. You didn't do what you said to the homie. And he said, and much you know, nigga, if I would have ran across, I would have knocked you out too. I didn't say nothing about that. That's cool. I mean, whatever. But you ain't never said nothing about much. Yeah, he did. I just didn't speak up on it. I just put it in my memory bank and kept it pushing. The same way he said, I'm not Munchie, but Adam said the derogatory word for neighborhood twice, and he had the same response, but a little less. He said, what? Adam repeated, what? Oh, no. Yeah.
I still haven't seen that clip.
It sounded like
You still haven't did? I did content.
I heard that it's out there. I ain't seen it.
Man, y'all bleeped the word
I was
out.
gonna say they bleeped it.
I did see. I see you sent it in the group chat. I just didn't click. I didn't want to hear myself. So I don't know.
No, it's bleeped out. So you ain't saying it's bleeped out.
That's why I ain't hear it. But I didn't watch it anyway. So,
Man,
I mean,
you heard,
but I heard somebody else saying it was bleeped out.
But I was just pointing.
You didn't get the little crazy
I was just
treatment.
pointing out the how you say hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy.
That. You know what I'm saying? Inglewood. So, but they not be so sensitive. Bro.
No, facts. Because I mean, even
Now that's a fact. You can't tell this nigga done made fun of my blindness. Nigga said he was gonna knock me out. Nigga, I get to say what I want to say. Shout out to Orlando Brown. I say what I want to say. I say what I want to say. Like, you can't tell nobody how to disrespect. You jump out there with disrespect. I don't gotta come to the same level of disrespect you did. My disrespect could be tenfold. Oh, why you gotta talk about the babies? Why you gotta talk about the kids? Because I felt like it. Because people be like, oh, kids is off limits. You can't do harm to kids or none of that. I could tell you your baby's just ugly. I can. I could say they look just like you. I could tell you some funny looking kid. I could say that. I don't get mad when people do it to me. People try it. Oh, they want to make me mad. You want to make me angry. You think talking about my kid gonna do it. Here's the gotcha. I could make jokes too. Gucci granny with the holes in her panties. Any and everybody I could lay my eyes on. Get this work. You gonna get this work. You know what I'm saying? So don't disrespect me. That's why do unto others as you want done to you. That's why we should all be kind to one another. Peace, love, peace, and hair grease. You feel me? Joy. You feel me? Do unto others as you would like done to you. That's it. You feel me? So that goes with respect as well. You respect others as you want to be respected yourself. So Munchie be like, man, had bro never, you feel me, with me, I would have never took it there. And I took it light. Gave him two little yabs, just a yab, just two little, nothing too serious, you feel me? He ain't challenge you to a handball game or no shit like that, like Aaron the Plumber. Aaron the Plumber apologized and they still tripping on him. So it's like, yeah, man, like they said, man, look, we know if this was bro would have been jumping out the window on all his ops. If this was one of his ops. So y'all can't be too mad, man.
like, I've had infinite jokes about T-Rail and his little baby arm. Right. I've had a million jokes about, I don't know, other people who got or whatever. And it's like, I would have never make a joke about Munchie not being able to see. But then at the same time, it's like, it's kind of hard to like blame everybody for making jokes about Forrester when we all have, we've all kind of done the same thing to various people that we don't like. And then we kind of like, we could hold ourselves to a different standard as people that with Forrester. Well, me and you, Lush,
yeah, I voted for
to a certain extent. But, you know, for a lot of other people, it's very understandable that they're going to come with the most offensive shit possible. Even like I have an upcoming song that's going to drop where there's a line that is going in on T-Rail, like just one bar. Sounds kind of silly now that 4 Extra is in a pretty similar predicament.
Change it?
Nah, hell no, I ain't gonna change it. I'm gonna just explain it.
Might even hit harder, to be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Like, all right. I just want to issue this clarification before we even get in.
Capitalism, 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 colonizers.
Further into this discussion is that basically I put out a statement basically where I said that I had heard that he lost his vision, but that most of it came back. And from what I heard, people are basically like people in 4 Extra's family or like her camp or whatever, they're mad at Lupe because they feel like Lupe was the one who told us that he even like lost his vision in the first place. In reality, Lupe was basically like avoiding telling me anything. She told me, yeah, like maybe his vision was bad at first, but like he got it back or whatever, which I actually don't really believe. I have various reasons, but I feel like his vision is still very f***ed up. If anything, I think Lupe lied to me and told me that his vision had gotten significantly better.
Well, but the family's telling you to say that.
But I talked to her earlier, and she sounded very upset because I guess that she got like a bunch of backlash from people that are close to him, family, et cetera, because they're kind of just like assuming that she's the one who said something to me about his vision in the first place. A lot of the information that we've been getting, because we haven't been like really in direct communication with people that are like super close to him, but a lot of the communication that we're getting is kind of like from third party, like one person says it to someone else and then that person mentions it and then I hear about it, etc. So I mean, I just want to say anybody who's acting like Lupe is the problem or that Lupe was trying to expose private information about 4 Extra or whatever, that narrative is cap. So I just want to throw that out there first.
Lupe clearly means no harm.
A little I'm derailing a little bit, but all right, she's a manager, right?
Basically.
Hey, what about X4 brother?
Wait, so you're saying that that's not an enviable position? That
Because she's slow. Like why she manages?
How's she slow? She had a stroke.
Pre
She's slower.
Nigga, Munchie, bro, I see you trying to get your podcast on back there in the low limit soldier. You feel me? He said he's gonna start doing that stupid ass costume. I see you back there in that shit. You feel me? Trying to get your podcast on. Hey, what about you trying to get the topics off? But the tomfoolery sounds better. What you got to say about Lupe? Shut the fuck up. What you got to say about Lupe? She's slow. She kind of slow. Touched. Just a little bit. She shouldn't be managing nobody. Munchie a damn fool. And Hefe always laughing at somebody. The laugh always make the joke hit harder.
But I'm not talking about the show. See, I wouldn't laugh at the show.
Okay.
She's slow.
You think she's slow?
Pay attention.
You talking about like slow, like retard, like special ed?
Like she not up to speed. She not where she's supposed to be at.
I mean,
She's pretty sharp. I ain't gonna lie.
She ain't Albert Einstein, but I don't think she's like visibly like
I mean,
messed
out of all the people,
Hey,
like,
my mama work with the type of like I
Can't be that. She can't be that slow. She got an eye for talent.
And somebody
They
said
keep letting-
she's a teacher.
Talent, but
My mama work with the people that you feel me. I can identify them. My mama work with them motherfuckers. I know a slow motherfucker when I see motherfucker slow. And I think it's indicators. I think it's indicators to when a motherfucker on the spectrum. That's what they call it. On the spectrum now. When you on the spectrum, it's indicators. You can see, oh, that motherfucker touched. And I ain't saying no diddy when I say that. That motherfucker touched. Just a little bit. You feel me? Screws ain't all the way there. The screws that's loose in my head, I unloosened them. That was me. I went in here and unloosened them for my mental. You feel me? But there's motherfuckers out here with screws loose. Jingling, jingling when they move that motherfucker around. Jingling, jingling when they move their head around. And Munchie said he able to identify that shit because his mama work with the motherfuckers. I know a slow motherfucker when I see a slow motherfucker. Motherfucker slow. Motherfucker said she can identify talent. Talent? Who the fuck? Where's the talent? Where's the talent? Who Crip Mac? Bro, hey, who the goddamn talent? Let me hear. Who the talent?
The thing is, like,
She got an eye for social media talent, bro.
Crip Mac.
She was just Crip Mac driver at first.
She was
And look how she came up.
Yeah, just being somebody driver.
well, also the thing about like
She was the pupusa lady before that.
Once she did his manager,
She was making pupusas outside the studio before that.
Lupe was
somehow.
really just
Stepping it up.
she was just
bossed
she was
up.
just his friend for real. No
Lupe.
one's trying to help them. You feel me? Like, like, I forgot about the Dick Pic King film.
Oh, and then you sent her a dick pic and made her get out.
Yeah, that's X-Fault brother. The
That's-
Tiny Hustlefoot, most popular high speed.
He was this.
With him from his own hood, who are avoid being like extra. Okay, X4's brother. I know. I mean that kind of stood out to me because I seen a lot of Hoovers talking about it, and most of them seemed like they were trying to like kind of avoid being like extra disrespectful. And then you see some people that don't get along with him from his own hood who are like really jumping out the window and being extra nasty about it.
They was
Like,
playing my song too. When Johnny Gang got a slide track.
wait, when he was dissing him?
And he was this and that.
Oh, my
Yeah.
To add insult to injury.
Hey, yeah, my foots, free foots.
Wow, that's grimy.
Hey, oh boy, Fuzz, he got the most popular high speed chase in the recent decade or more.
For real?
Yeah, he was driving through LA throwing money out the window.
Oh, that's the same guy.
Yeah, that's X-Fault brother. The
That's-
Tiny Hustlefoot.
Oh,
he got,
no
he
way.
got legendary high speed. I'm like, oh, that was hard. He made it back to his hood, rolled through the 40s, throwing money out the window.
Sure.
Yeah,
That's dope. Because he know I'm going down anyway. You might as well get it to the homeless or whoever goes.
exactly. That's
Definitely.
the most generous thing you can
Yeah,
possibly
he
do.
definitely did that.
That
He
was
did
legendary.
that.
That's the high speed everybody gonna remember. You feel me?
I gotta see that.
For sure. Went
Oh,
through
you
the
was
hood,
moving
looked
easy.
out like I know I'm about to go down.
Yeah.
I basically got two different versions of what the future might be like, and like one of them is for extra with his hand blown off, and the other one is for extra with his hand blown off, and he can't really see anymore. And I'm not sure which one is more likely because I guess like from talking to ChatGPT and stuff that from a fireworks explosion you could lose your sight and then get it back at some point weeks, months later. Like I don't know how likely it is for that to actually like be a long-term thing, you know?
What's that?
That's a quarter second.
We can watch this. We can watch this this high speed in a moment. But either way, I mean, I got two different versions of that because it's like I don't know. I like either way. Like for okay,
But shit.
if you were to tune into any random for extra stream or piece of content, interview, whatever, a huge percentage of the time the conversation is kind of like, I'll beat her up. I'll somebody up. Oh, he said that about me. I'll beat the shit out of him. So it's like now he's going to have to like envision a whole different world where everything isn't just kind of going back to the fact that he could whoop most people in a fight. So and part of me feels like now he might have to really double down on, he might have to become a guru. He might have to go to college. He might have to just make it all about his mind.
Damn, they saying he might be blind, man. That's crazy. They gonna really be having the jokes if it comes out that, you know, he actually did lose his vision. We wish for the best for the brother. You ain't saying definitely don't want that. It's already tragic enough. And then do they think he might be done? They like, shit, what you gonna talk about? He can't fade no more beating on the table off the back. You gonna have to do it with the other hand. Man, I don't know. Who knows? But I've been saying this is why you was supposed to be and get the platform popping while you was up there. They say Adam finally donated $1,000. Everybody was asking why Adam ain't covering the cost. He like, here, I got $1,000 for you. A little thousand. You a little closer now. But man, yeah, shit crazy, man. Munchie B. Like I said, out of anybody who had something to say, I feel like Munchie B could be able to say something if he had something to say. But like I said, you send shots. You the op now. When you, yes, I'm kicking you while you down. Who the fuck made that up? Don't kick a man while he down. Who the fuck made that up? No, that's exactly when the fuck I'm gonna kick you. I'm gonna kick you while you up. That don't even make sense. You feel me? But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about that shit, man. Is Adam wrong for bringing the op up there to be able to poke and make fun, mention his song where he was dissing him? Or is everything all right? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is Munchie B wrong? Is Munchie B wrong for getting his shots off? Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And we back with another one when we got another one in. Man.
Yeah, okay. New player circle. So, get low. Yeah.